2 o'clock.
Today's
This
news.
is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage.
Linda Kenyon in Washington. WNBA star Brittany Griner has made her first statement since her return from Russia. CBS's Bradley Blackburn.
Just over a week after the WNBA star returned from her ordeal behind bars in Russia, Griner posted a statement online. She says the last 10 months have been a battle at every turn. I dug deep to keep my faith, and it was the love from so many of you that helped keep me going, she says. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone for your help.
Griner also said she plans to play for the Phoenix Mercury when the new season begins. Doug Jensen, a QAnon believer and one of the first people to breach the Capitol on January 6th, has been sentenced to 5 years in prison. Thane Rosenbaum is a CBS News legal analyst.
A number of the QAnon followers and members have been diagnosed with mental disorders, including many of the 400 who have already pleaded guilty and have been sentenced to prison or granted probation for the various crimes that were committed on January 6th. That is not unique to Douglas Jensen. What is unique to him is that he was among the first to break into the Capitol, even though there was no evidence that he harmed anyone or damaged any property.
In September, Jensen was found guilty on 7 counts, including assaulting, resisting, or impeding officers. The financial markets took a turn this week after the Fed signaled more interest rate hikes to come. Rick Newman is with Yahoo Finance.
What the market did not expect is a very hawkish tone from the Fed. So instead of the Fed saying, yeah, we are seeing some progress, we like the progress we're seeing, the Fed basically said we're not at all satisfied with the progress we're seeing, and we may even need to raise rates more in 2023.
Stocks closed down for the second straight week today. Winter storm warnings are posted across a large part of New York and most of New England, with up to 2 feet of snow in some places. This jolly, plump, white-bearded, red-suited man who calls himself Santa has been making some early rounds in Auburn, Maine.
When I'm out in my sleigh riding around, I can feel it in my face, feeling it all around me. Gives me that spirit of Christmas.
Blizzard warnings are posted in parts of the Midwest. SpaceX planning the second of 3 launches in 2 days this afternoon.
The triple header began early this morning at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California with the launch of a NASA environmental satellite.
Liftoff of SWAT, our first global survey of Earth's surface water.
SpaceX hopes to launch 2 communications satellites for a Luxembourg company this afternoon from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. Another Falcon 9 launch with Starlink Internet satellites was originally planned for minutes later at Kennedy Space Center, just a few miles away. That's been put off until tomorrow.
CBS's Peter King in Orlando. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.